Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. First of all, I would like to tell you that if you are watching this video first time, subscribe my channel to see my more upcoming videos on analysis of different commodities and equity indices. And second important thing is to watch this video till its end to understand this knowledge to take your decision. Your one like will motivate me to be regular and working more hard for you. So let us start the day to analyze the movements of gold futures in a monthly time frame first. So here you can see that how the gold futures started to move downward from the year 2011 when the gold tested the highs of $1912 during the month of September 2011, and since then we have seen a sharp downward move in gold when the gold tested the lows of $1110 during the month of November 2015. But since then, once again the gold futures started to remain on an uptrend voyage and finally witnessed a sharp upward rally. Here you can see that how we have seen uptrend in gold futures when the gold futures finally tested the levels of $2088 during the month of August 2020. But since then, we have seen a sharp sell-off from these levels, which has resulted in formation of an exhaustive candle here, which was followed by another bearish candle during the month of September 2020. Since then, the gold futures have seen a sharp sell-off from here and closed August 2020 at the levels of $2024, which has resulted in formation of this exhaustion. So this confirms the continuity of bearish pressure in gold futures when the gold futures finally have tested the lows of $1674 during the month of March 2021. So friends, here you can see that how we have seen a sharp downward move in gold futures in a monthly time frame. So here you can see that finally the gold futures have found a bouncing move from the lows of $1674 during the month of March 2021. So here you can see that how the gold futures finally closed on Friday at the levels of $1741, which seems to be an immediate resistance for the gold futures, whereas the immediate resistance for gold future is at the levels of $1751, which you can see in blue color here, where I find that the opening levels of the gold on the first trading session of the upcoming week will be very decisive, because if the gold futures sustain above this immediate resistance, we could see the gold could attempt to move up to the next resistance at the 1796, but I find that every upward move will be sold in gold futures because I find that the third wave of COVID-19 going to impact the recovery process, which could lead to the more inflation and disruption in global supply chain, which could continue to exert bearish pressure on gold futures. So now let's check this move in a weekly time frame. So here in a weekly time frame, here you can see that how the gold futures have finally tested the lows of $1674 during the last to last week, from where we have seen a bounce back, but still the gold futures are trading much below the lower end of Ichimoku curve, which confirms the continuity of selling spree in gold, because I find that the immediate resistance for gold futures will be at the levels of $1751, and the next resistance will be at the lower end of Ichimoku cloud, which is at the levels of $1773. So friends, here I find that in the weekly time frame, here you can see that how the gold futures are in a downward channel, what can be seen here in a weekly chart. So let me zoom this for you. So friends, here you can see that how the gold futures continue to remain under heavy bearish pressure since the last week of January 2021, when the gold futures finally tested the levels of $1878. I find that this level for gold is a very important level, because below this level gold futures remain under selling spree. Here you can see that how the gold futures faced stiff resistance at the levels of $1874 and finally started to move downward and tested the lows of $1674 during the last week. But from these levels we found a bounce back in gold futures when the gold futures tested the levels of $1753 on the last Friday and finally closed the day at the levels of $1741. So friends, here you can see that how the gold futures are currently below the lower end of Ichimoku cloud, which confirms the bearishness in gold futures, where I find that if the gold futures try to move upward, the level of $1755 will be the immediate resistance, and the next resistance for gold futures will be at the lower end of Ichimoku cloud, which is at the levels of $1794, and the next resistance will be at the levels of $1796, and the final resistance will be at the 26 days moving average, which is currently at the levels of $1819. And on the lower side, once again the gold could find an immediate support at the levels of $1717, and the next support will be at the lower end of this downward channel, what you can see here in a weekly time frame. So friends, here I find that on the first trading session, if the gold futures start the week with a gap down opening below the levels of $1731, we will see the continuity of a selling spree in gold futures when the gold futures once again could test the levels of $1702, and a sustained move below the levels of $1702 could keep the gold futures under heavy bearish pressure when the gold futures once again could test these levels, because here I find that this level seems to be very supportive for gold. So thank you friends, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends. Thank you.